Hi there, Aquarius, and welcome to your reading for August 2022. This is going to be a general reading looking at the different sectors of your life: career, home, finances, relationships, and like future potential outcomes. So thank you so much for joining me. For those that you're returning and those of you that are new, thanks for joining me. If you do like these videos, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. So the first card I'm going to be looking at is this Crystal Oracle deck, and it's just some crystals that might find helpful and give us an idea of the overall energy of the month. So we can just look at these here, and this one here is Barite. Forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. So get answers to your biggest questions. So you could have some outstanding questions this month that you're really kind of wondering about. We'll read more about the end of your reading here. And then Ametrine comes up here. And so it's like making your big dreams your big life. Hey, so you could have some, some questions that need answering here during the month of August regarding your dreams and aspirations. But we'll get back to these cards at the end of your reading. So we're just going to get started. There is going to be timestamps below. There's going to be timestamps below as well if you want to skip to the different sections. But this first little section that we're going to be looking at is your career, Aquarius. So what is happening in your career in the month of August? So we have the Emperor coming out here. So I feel like this is, this could be you. You could be dealing with an Aries as well, though. But it's like you taking the lead or getting in a leadership position. Like you have everything that you need and you're kind of taking the lead. You're taking control of the situation, that kind of thing with the Emperor. Again, could be dealing with an Aries. You could have a few regrets going on here. Kind of in the middle of the month, or be a little bit too focused on the negative when it comes to your career in the middle of the month. And then here, maybe nearing the end, going into September, here we have the Six of Wands. So this is victory. This is a card of victory. This is a card of success. This is a card of, being valued for your efforts here, Aquarius, at the end of the month. So let's just get some clarifiers on those cards, though, however. So this Emperor, why is this Emperor here for Aquarius? That's too many. Good grief, that was a lot. Okay, let's see why the Emperor is here for you in your area of career. And we have the King of Wands again. I really want to say that you are dealing with an Aries or a fire sign. Here it could be a Leo, Aries, or Sag, in your work environment. But this is a leadership. This is a leadership. You're taking the lead. You're taking control of the situation in the month of August. Doing what you can, doing the best you can. Or, this is someone here that maybe has your back at work as well. And then the Five of Cups here, we have the Death card coming out with the Five of Cups. So, something's ending, something's transitioning, and something is changing here in your career in August. And you do have maybe a little bit of regrets about it, but it's a transformation. It's a transformation of things, and just know that it ends up in your favor here with the Six of Wands. It's a victory because you find partnership with someone in your workplace, I believe, like with career. Somebody there really works well with you and that kind of thing. And so this is equal give and take, this equal partnership, this mutual respect. And someone here really does hold you in high regard. Could also be dealing with a Scorpio or another water sign in your work environment. So, your career looks good. There might be, the middle of the month where you're feeling like a little bit down about stuff, a little bit focused on the negative. But it all turns out here in the end for you, Aquarius. So let's see what's going on with your home. We have the Knight of Swords. Could be dealing with an air sign. You are an air sign. And the Ace of Wands we have coming out. And the Nine of Swords in reverse. So you're super practical when it comes to your home. You're super, you're logical. You're trying not to let your emotions get in the best, the best of you. But you're also trying to, use your creative side at home here with this Ace of Wands. You're trying to, you have this new spark, this new passion to maybe fix something up or take some action to change some things up around your home. And then the Nine of Swords in reverse. And it's nothing that you're worried about. You know it's going to get done. You're kind of just calm and you're not really trying to stress over it. And you're very, you're very content, peaceful, and very logical in your home environment. Let's see what's the King of Swords, what's going on here with a clarifier for the King of Swords for you, Aquarius. Why is the King of Swords here for Aquarius? And then we do have the Nine of Swords coming out in the upright for the King of Swords. So you're trying to be logical. You're trying to avoid you should maybe try and avoid this, stressing out, worrying too much about things when it comes to your home. I mean, worrying isn't going to change anything, but sometimes thinking does inspire action, which is what's happening here with the Ace of Wands. And then we have strength coming out here too. So you could be dealing with a Leo when it comes to your home, or another fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag. But you do have that inspiration, and you just wonder if you have the strength and whatever it is to kind of carry out your creative ideas when it comes to your home. And you really are trying not to worry about things at home. But let's just get a clarifier on this Nine of Swords in reverse. Why is this Nine of Swords in reverse? Thank you. We have the Judgment in reverse. I feel like you just don't want things to be a repeat of the past, or you don't want dig up anything from the past in your home. You want, bygones be bygones there, and just not have to worry about anything. And you just, you don't want to be judged, and you don't want to be, judging others, especially if you're, living with children, that type of thing. So you're trying hard to be logical and not overstressing, not overthinking about a situation, potentially from the past. All right, so let's have a look at your finances for August. Let's look at your finances for August, Aquarius. What is going on there? What is going on with your finances? Okay, that's a lot, but we're going with them, I guess. We have the Temperance. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're feeling like you want to travel, you want to go on a holiday, you want to be frivolous and just say, oh, forget it, I just want to go. And then maybe you can't get the time off or something, but you're trying to find balance. You're trying to, with the Temperance card, you could be dealing with the Sagittarius directly too. But you're trying to find balance with how you spend your finances, because you really do have that anywhere you just want to just be frivolous with things. With this Four of Pentacles, in the reverse, it's like you just want to be generous and giving and all of that, right? And then the Four of Swords in reverse, it's like you're wanting to take a vacation, but maybe you're thinking that it'd be too frivolous, or you can't afford it. That type of thing is what I'm getting with these. Or maybe you're funding somebody else's vacation here in August. That is, and you're trying to bring balance here. We'll get some clarifiers though. Yeah, I feel like you're giving money to somebody and you're trying to balance that out so that you're not like over giving. Like you can't necessarily afford to be always, giving. But that is equal give and take. And someone here may give to you. So something may come in and then bring the balance in this situation. And then we have the Devil card coming out here. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. So this could be like a little bit of overspending, or you kind of inclined to overspend or be overly generous towards a person during the month of August. You're maybe being overly generous. You feel maybe that's you need to do that. And then you have the King of Pentacles and the Lovers coming out. So there is an improvement with your finances, but I also feel that, I feel like you could be dealing with a Capricorn, but this, like, you're dealing with somebody here that is very business savvy, and they have everything that they need here financially, and you're just kind of torn about making a decision. Some of you may, like I said, maybe want to go on vacation, that kind of thing, but this is somebody that does have what they need here. And you're feeling a little bit, I feel like you're overspending a little bit, or you're kind of trying to rein in your budget for August. Okay, we're moving on. So let's go into relationships. What is happening for you, Aquarius, in your relationships? All right, let's see here. We have the Five of Swords, and we have the Two Pentacles in reverse. And let's see what else we have going on for you, Aquarius, in relationships. Okay. Eight of Wands in reverse. I feel like there's not a lot of communication. Things are kind of delayed, and maybe there's not too much action right now when it comes to this guy here with the Five of Swords. It's kind of like, people, it's oh, you should do this and you should do this when it comes to your relationships, whether you're in one and how to find one, and just basically gives you a headache here during this time. You know, you don't want to move you don't want to be juggling things. You don't want to have to try and find a balance for that in your life right now. For those of you that aren't involved, that are single, and you just want to, you know, take a break from that and just, you know, kind of cut, maybe some of you are even cutting off communication. If you are with someone, you kind of just wanting to take a break. It's kind of stressed you out a little bit. But let's see what the clarifiers are. Why is this Five of Swords? This card to me is always like, you know, it's a lot to worry about, and you're not, it's confusing, right? It's interesting, these cards. So you have the Moon, and then you have the Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles to me is always a single person that, you know, works at their job and has everything looked after. And I feel like relationships make that confusing. They make it emotional. They make it, you know, hard and stressful. So I feel like a lot of you maybe aren't even really focused on that aspect of your life. Even if you are with someone, it's just not something that you're focused on. I don't see a lot of love and romance in this reading so far. So this Two of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Queen of Cups, right? So, you know, you're emotionally, you're a good friend. You just want to be, some of you may just want to be friends first, or just want to maintain that, like that level of friendship. There it is though. But you do have, you know, you have love and friendships around you in your relationships, but there is some people here too that are just, you know, overly telling you what they think you should do, no matter what this is. But then you have the Sun coming out to clarify the Eight of Wands. You could be dealing with a Leo, but this is like having a positive attitude. And I feel like if things are delayed, you're looking at it as a good thing. You're looking at it as if, you know, that's okay, I can use the extra time. You have a very positive attitude. You want to go into something fresh, revitalized, and happy, with a happy, positive attitude, getting rid of anything from the past that you could be carrying forward, any confusion, any upset, and you want to have balance and harmony. So I don't see a whole lot going on there, just, you know, maybe a start of a friendship, particularly maybe with a Leo, but I mean, the communication is going to be kind of delayed. And overall, we have the Tower. For the outcomes or the future outcomes, we have the Tower. What else do we have here? And then we have the Magician. One more card for the outcomes and overall energy. And we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is coming out twice, and the Queen of Pentacles is here too. So there's like this, there is a maybe divine partnership here too, and someone that you meet maybe to do with finances, that kind of thing. And it's a little bit surprising to you here with the Tower coming out. So something kind of comes and takes you off guard, takes you by surprise in August. You know, there could be something here that is a little bit shocking, a little bit surprising, that you learn. We'll find out more about it when we clarify. But the Magician is here too. So you're trying to, you know, just control the situation, kind of orchestrate things the way you want them to. And it's a bit of energy of manipulating things in your favor, right? It's not a bad thing. And then you have the King of Pentacles. So you could, you know, meet an earth sign, so Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Somebody that is a businessman, somebody that has, you know, all their stuff together, that type of thing. Somebody maybe that you are meeting when you're learning to invest or do something with your finances, because that's where he is showing up, or when you are on, you know, planning vacation, that type of thing. Let's just get some clarifiers though, Aquarius. What is this Tower? Why is this Tower here as a future outcome? We have the Four of Swords. Yeah, so like, I feel like, again, it's coming up in the up right now. So I feel like when you do maybe go on a vacation or a trip, you know, you'll have a bit of a shock, and you may have to do some rest and recovery too. This could be, you know, you could actually, some of you could be dealing with a health issue that you need to recover from at the end of the month here. Okay, and the Magician, we have the Chariot, the Page of Wands, oh, the Hierophant, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like you're really wanting to manifest. You want to travel, you want victory, you want adventure, you want stability, and you know, things are just destined. But the wheel, like the Wheel of Fortune, is here too. So there's things that are destined to happen, that are just, it is just working out for you behind the scenes. You know, it's sometimes beyond our control, but you're really wanting to manifest stability, you know, good fortune, adventure, and just some travel is what I'm seeing too with this Chariot. And some of you could be looking at a new vehicle as well. How about this King of Pentacles? We have the Five of Cups, High Priestess, and the Two of Wands in reverse. So I think there's maybe somebody coming forward here that might want to express some apology to you, or that they have past regrets about how they maybe handled things in the past. Could be coming forward for you too here near the end of August, beginning September. It feels like they had regrets about, you know, and they wish they had made different choices for their future. That's kind of what I'm getting from that. So let's read these cards a little bit. So the ametrine, so this crystal that you could find beneficial, is like whenever you do your best thinking, so kind of wherever you do your best thinking is where you should put this. So this is about being chronically indecisive. So there's maybe some decisions to make, and you may need to take action, and quick action, to make your big dreams your big life, right? So if a deadline is on the horizon and you need a big idea, if you can't decide on something, then this ametrine helps with that. So either way, everything is going to be amazing. So if you just think about that, like either way, however it shakes out, it's going to be amazing. But you might have to make a decision and take some action here. And then this barite stone, that's very pretty. So the people that need this stone, or anyone who leaves for work each morning with the sinking suspicion that their true destiny is anything but this. So this kind of is when it's way past time to stop saying yes to the things that you hate. So this is the time to figure out what your true calling is and go live it. It's kind of terrifying, but you know, what's the alternative here? So, you know, get the answers to your biggest questions here during the month of August. You know, might have this epiphany, and that might be that shocking moment to take a break that you need to figure it out. So we'll just get a couple more cards. I'm going to use this deck of Getting in the Vortex, just regarding relationships, how we view relationships, and give some insight about relationships, and just some advice and insight here. So this card says, I intend to see the best in everyone. So you can never consistently motivate anybody to anything, but when you see the best of them and you go over to where your version is the best of them, you align with that and offer one signal. Now you're part of the inspiration, you see. Have you ever had that experience yourself when someone sees you and loves you and expects the best of you? Did you not shine in ways you never shined before? And do you not find it really hard to shine when another does not look for the best in you? So, you know, you may need to look for the best in situations and in others with your relationships during the month of August here, Aquarius. All right, and one more card from Doreen Virtue's, it's like angel therapy cards we have here. So listen to your intuitive feelings is your message for August. So your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine, it says. So we're just going to get the message out of the book here. Listen to your intuitive feelings, and then I will close your reading. Bear with me while I get this reading up here. We'll just read this card here for you. Okay, so your angels want you to know that you're always receiving divine messages, even when you're not noticing them. Most of these messages come through your physical and emotional senses, as your body is extremely sensitive to subtle energies. Sometimes you may not understand your feelings, yet they always have accurate underlying wisdom. When you've received this card, because you've asked a question that your body has already answered through your emotional and physical feelings, you're urged to trust that feeling and act upon them without delay. Ask the angels to protect and guide you, which they do through your intuitive sensations. As you give psychic readings or healings to others, know that it's impossible to be blocked from receiving angelic guidance. You're always feeling and thinking, and those two are primary ways in which the angels give you messages for your clients. Tell your clients that you're feeling and thinking during your sessions, and as these messages are meant to be shared. So, you know, I feel like share how you're thinking and feeling too, and that will also help, guide you in your path this month, Aquarius. that is the message I have for you. I hope you found that helpful or interesting in some way. Again, I really want to thank you for joining me. And if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comments section below. And I will see you in the beginning of September.